Starting off, we're just going to go into a few back stretching drills. We're going to go into a child's pose and then deeply arch back into a seal stretch. We're going to do this about 7 times, arching back into a child's pose and then arching into that seal stretch. Make sure that you're taking your time when you're doing this to feel a really good deep stretch. And when you go back and then into a seal stretch, make sure that you're pushing your head back as much as you can to also feel a stretch in your neck. All of our other stretches are now going to be next to a wall, so I suggest you get up. Now we're going to go to a wall. First, we're going to start by standing right in front of the wall, putting our hands forward or in place in front of them, and then climbing up the wall and leaning our chest towards as much as the wall as we can. This is a really good, deep, intense stretch in your back, so if you're not like an intermediate to advanced, I really don't recommend this stretching video for you. Face back in front of the wall, but this time place your elbows on it. You're going to push your chest as deep towards the wall as you can while arching your back. This is an even deeper stretch than the one we did last time, and we're going to hold this here for about 30 seconds. Remember to have your feet straight and close together so you're also getting a good stretch in your hamstrings. Stand back straight up and now place one of your legs either or left or right. Whatever, doesn't really matter. We're going to do it on the other side. Place one of your legs on top of the wall or just on the wall, and then sink your pelvis as close to the wall as you can while trying to not bend the leg that is still on the floor. I used a window next to me for an arm support as well. We're going to hold this here for about 30 seconds. You can lean forward for an even deeper stretch, making sure that your arms are still your legs are still in a straight leg split position. Pull that leg out and down. Now pull the other leg back up and do the same side on that side. Now turn and face away from the wall, and this time we're just going to be reaching back and just putting our hands on the wall while arching our back, making sure that our legs are both still straight in front of us. To feel the deepest part of this stretch, make sure that you're walking your arms a bit down so you're getting a really deep stretch in your back. For our next stretch, we're just going to walk our hands down and then fall into a bridge, making sure that we're pushing our chest as close to the wall as we can. When doing back stretches, I do get a little bit dizzy, so I had to bend in one of my legs for an even, not for an even deeper stretch, but for like support so I don't fall. Now we're just gonna walk back up. And now reach down into a forward fold. If you're not able to do a forward fold, just means that you're not an intermediate to advanced, and means that you need to watch a beginner routine. Come out of that, put your hands in front of you while placing your feet a little bit back some. What you're going to want to do is bend in one of your knees on each side. This is going to be 1 and 1. 2 and 2. And you're just going to do this about 3 more times. This is called a downward dog. We're just walking the dog. For an even deeper last final couple stretches, we're going to go back to the wall, but this time we're going to go on our hands and we're going to do a split against the wall. If you're not able to get your body on the wall like I'm doing, I'm just simply putting my legs on the wall and then walking back with my hands, and then I'm just simply bending down my knees. Bending my knees for an even deeper stretch of my back. If you're not able to do this, this is technically called like a handstand against the wall. If you're not able to do this, you could do this against the bed for an even better stretch if you're not able to hold it against the wall. But if not, just don't even worry about it and just click off the video, or just skip towards when we're about to do the Yoruichi pose. So I'm just doing a few drills here. I'm just bending my knees and suddenly straightening them. Whenever I straighten them, that's just because I'm losing a bit of balance and I'm just wanting to, get back my balance. Now I'm just bending them again for an even deeper stretch of my back. What you want to do is get your chest off the wall and then just support your body on your knees for an even really deeper stretch. These stretches make me so dizzy, but it's okay because they're like the literal best stretches to do. Anyways, now we're just going to fall down onto our elbows and we're just going to bring our chest down to the ground. Hold that there for about 30 seconds, but for me I wasn't able to, so I'm just gonna hold that there for about a few seconds until I'm eventually gonna spiral out of that and fall out of it. Now it's time to do the actual pose. So what I like to do is go into a frog position and jump up, and I do a forward fold basically with white feet out, and then I lean forward, and without like moving my legs, I just sort of bend. Like, people say that they don't know how to do the curve in their back, but that's just simple. You just want to lean forward, but just instead of bending your knees, you're just like bending in your shoulders a little bit down. This is a better tutorial on how to do that. I just keep my back straight, I go down, and then I just slide my hands in front of me. Now I did see that the lady, she does have her feet together, so I did technically do this wrong, but I mean it's still a variation of how to do it, so it's technically right. And I'm just gonna make a reel on how to actually do it. What you can also do, a few drills, is just do these side lunges into a straddle for an even good mobility practice way of holding it. Yeah, just make sure that your back legs are straight and that you're curving in your back. thank you guys for watching this routine. I hoped it helped, and I hope you do the pose. If you do the pose, let me see how it goes. Thank you, and tune in next week for another video.